And I want to talk a little bit about what I seen about, but 2 days ago on social media. I say you guys have to twist my hair a little bit. Got to watch it. It's time to like get it twist by hand now because this thing is it's doing what it's supposed to do, but it's time to get twist by hand again because that's why I used to get my hair, just twist my hair up, you guys. But I was saying though, it's time. It's time. But I seen a video that a woman, hired a group of guys to do a roofing job, and soon as the group of guys got halfway finished, complete the job, she called her organization on them. And me personally, that's not right. You don't do that. You don't do that. Those group of guys went out there every day for 3 days, early morning in the hot sun to do a job that she hired them to do. Instead of her doing the right thing and paying them, she gonna wait till they get halfway done, then call the people on them because they're just selfish, it's evil, they're pure evil, they're disgusting because you don't do no bad like that, especially when you have a family. They rely on their paycheck. They doing a job to expect to get paid, not to have someone call on them and get, you know, taken away. You gotta think about it. They have family, they have kids as well. They're not causing no trouble. They just trying to make an honest living while they in this country. They wasn't trying to harm nobody. They were trying to fight nobody, but no. She took up on her head, on her head to sit here and pretty much call the authority on these people because she didn't want to pay them because she tried to get, a job done for free. What type of time we living in? People have no moral. They do anything to get over someone. Why call the authority on these people because you don't want to pay them because you hired them to do a job, and once they get off with the job, you're gonna call a group of individuals on them to get them in trouble. That's not right. That's not right. You don't do that to nobody. That's just pure evil. To me, that's disgusting because you don't do nothing like that. Hello, how you doing? How you doing? Y'all new to the channel? Welcome. Hit the like button, the sub button. Free 99. Free 99. It's free. We hit our goal for we we hit uh we hit 10 subs a week. So let's keep it going, guys. Let's keep it get to 1,020 subs, you guys. Right now I'm talking about welcome to late night chat. And right now I'm talking about what I seen on social media 2 days ago. I didn't have a chance to talk on it, but now I have time to talk about it right now. I mean, my thing is you don't do that. I mean, they got to do a job for $10,000 and they get halfway complete the job and you gonna call the authority on it because you didn't want to pay them, you just want to get free labor. You gotta think about it. These people lost money, they lost supply, they lost their van, they lost all their tools and everything because this person want to be dirty and low down and disgusted because she don't want to pay the people to do their job, which is crazy. It don't make sense to me. And to me personally, what the person is, I hope, you know, I hope that in your heart you can do what's right and pay these people this money, but you owe them. And to me, it's just not right. It's just not right. How would you feel if your job, how you do a job for 2 weeks and if you get paid They tell you, no, we're not gonna pay you. How would you feel about that? You'll be cussing, arguing. You might go to jail because you want what you work hard for. Same thing with a group of guys. They should have got what they work for. They should have got their money. They should have got paid for their job because you hired a person to do a job. You set this up and you're wrong for that woman. You are wrong. You're wrong for that. You play it out. Okay, I'm gonna call these group of okay, I'm gonna call these group of guys to come fix my roof. And once they get halfway finished with it and let them on the job, I will call the authority on these people to have them removed from this country. That's not right. Not only they got removed from the country, they tools, they banned, and some of them have family in here, kids, wife. That's just pretty evil. That's pretty evil. These group of guys was looking for trouble. They just trying to make an honest living. Honest living. They want to cause no trouble to no one. So why call the authority on them when you're trying, do a job for you? Instead, you pretty much, with your evil mind, evil thoughts, gonna call people on them. And also, I feel like you should get charged as well for fraud because you know what you were doing, so you should be held accountable as well because ain't no way you shouldn't get away with this. There's no way. You probably sit back laughing about it like it was funny, but reality, you know, the karma come back very quick, very easy. Very quick and very fast, very easy. Y'all listen to the channel work, you did like button the sub button, free 99. Like for example, damn to me, you guys, today, last night, I had a cart. My wheel came off my cart. So I know it need to be fixed. So I said I can't do this today because it's gonna come off. I said, well, nobody's not using e-route today, so I just switched out the cart, not knowing that one of the workers had grabbed that cart and but luckily the supervisor fixed it. To me, my mod, I'm loading my mods up, loading my mods up, push one in, my second mod, I try to push it, it wanna go. I look down, now don't get me wrong, it's like over 500 pounds I'm pushing, and it's mod. I'm trying to push, I'm pushing, it's not going nowhere. I look down, I only had three wheels. Put had four, we only had three. I said to myself, see, that's what I get for trying to take a shortcut and be sneaky. See, karma came back on me instantly. Less than 24 hours, it came back on me. I'm like, see, that's what I get. Try and be slick. Try and switch out a cart. Now I got a much bigger part. Probably it's a mod. I just accept it. I said, you know what? It is what it is. I called it because I should have never tried to switch out something. So that's how karma come back on you so fast. So, but enough of that. But back to the story. That woman should feel ashamed, embarrassed, and most importantly, why are you filming your house? Why are you filming your house? I know you're laughing about it because it's not funny. It's not funny. You lay your head there. Some people in this world they might feel some type of way and try to probably come, to your house and tear your house up. So it probably caused more damage than actually for the roof job. So you should never done it because it's not right. It's not right. You don't do that. You don't do it. Especially man working hard, honestly, for their money, and you do them like that. You shouldn't do them like that. You shouldn't do that. It's not right. It's definitely not right. If y'all new to the channel, welcome. Hit the like button, the sub button, free 99. Welcome to late night chat. On Handysparenthood. I'm just pick up on this topic because it's not right. You don't do that to nobody. If I think, how would you feel if someone done you like that? You do 3 days work, you do a whole 2 weeks of work and try to get paid. They tell you, no, I'm sorry, we're not gonna pay you. You fired. She would have acted fool. She would have pretty much, whoa, on the center road, probably like saying like there was something dead, bro. something. Let them pay attention. She would act a fool. She would put her food up. She would food. I'm so hungry. Right? I said food. She would act a fool, and she would have put her phone out, start recording, and saying, "Oh, y'all gonna pay me? It's against the law, etc., etc." You just don't do that. It's just pretty evil. They should have took a payment up front. They should have. They should have at least taken at least 5 grand up front. They should have done that first. Cause these days you can't really trust people because especially when it comes to like business because trying some this is why you don't trust people when it comes to business. They should have got at least 5K up front, at least 5K up front. Okay, if I'm gonna do the job, you gotta pay me 5K up front so I can know that okay, 5K and plus the material what you gonna cost you me to do the job because I'm not gonna pay out my pocket for your material. So I want 5K for me and my guys start the job and also additional money for the product that I need to get the job done. But the guy, he pretty much try to be honest and say, okay, we'll do the job. It won't take long to do the job. On the third day, the job I'm gonna complete. The one I'm gonna call the third. He call the authority on these people, which is not right. It's not right. It's selfish. It's it's just pure evil. Some people just don't have a heart. Some people are trying to find a way to get over, but she don't know. She might laughing right now, but at the end of the day, she will have to pay for what she done because you don't do people like that. Especially if you have family as well. They have family, they have kids. And now most of these people, most of these guys take away from their family because you want to be evil and call the authority on it because you don't want them to do a job that you should have not let them do if you didn't want to pay them. You got to get up here, you guys. Got new to the channel, that like button, sub button. We trying to get to 1,020 subs, so we are 10 subs away from there. If y'all new to the channel, y'all click that like button, sub button, get out here because my son might be asleep, my wife might be sleeping. I gotta take my personal hygiene. Y'all have a blessed morning. God bless you all. Handysparenthood, we sign off.